So we've done our makeup, we're in costume, we're ready, we have rehearsed the lines, we have studied, we're prepared, the cameras are rolling, and the director is saying, action. Welcome back to Sunrise Film Friday, and after this segment, I don't want to hear, oh, where can I get to see some real Jamaican movies?
Right?
All right, because we have the plug, accountant turned filmmaker and CEO of Darega Studios. Is Darega or Darega?
Darega.
Darega Studios. All right, has created over 20 films, earning local and global recognition. In 2023, though, he founded and launched MovieNites through the Tourism Enhancement Fund's Tourism Innovation Incubator Program. And by August 2024, its debut as an app. Yes.
So this streaming platform showcases Jamaica's vibrant culture and untold stories, offering a curated selection of local films similar to, you know, like an Amazon Prime, with plans to evolve into a Netflix-style service. So he joins us. This is Dario Shields joins us along with acting Vice President of Operations, Igal Scott, to explain. You know what happened to me at a Hebrew pronunciation.
That's all right.
I was going to go deep to the Igal. So they're going to explain how they're working to provide local filmmakers, a vital platform to showcase their talents. Welcome to Sunrise, gentlemen. Good to have you.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Awesome.
You hear Dario voice?
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us.
You know, I do voices sometimes. So
We can tell.
It's kind of like that. So, you know, just a small little plug here. We actually just did a little video that we're actually launching off today.
Really?
Where last year for Halloween, I actually dressed up as Joker. And he joins me this year as a Deadpool.
Okay.
As a means of
So you're in that mode.
Yeah, sorry.
But let's talk about MovieNites.
Yes.
Okay.
Very cool idea, because we're not limited for creative juices and content and whatever, but we are sometimes limited in how we can consume the content. So Dario, walk me through the brainchild that is MovieNites.
Well, you know, as we were coming up, Igal and I were speaking about it. It's like, Dario, you gotta kind of tone it down. But really and truly, how it actually started off is a few years ago, I heard about a movie that was coming out, but they were having a lot of issues with playing it in the cinema. Fast forward, I did a short film, Shadow in the Dark, with Kaisha Randall, you may know her. And when we did the film, we did a premiere of it, and the place was supposed to hold 200 people, but it ended up like 400 and something people came. So it was and then people were like, "Oh, can we watch it afterwards?" And so forth. I was like, "I'll post it on YouTube and thing," but people like, "I like the experience of it." So fast forward now, unfortunately, 2022, my mom passed, and my mom always loved films overall. So what we did is that I heard about the Tourism Innovation Incubator Program, and so a friend of mine, you know, pushed me to enter it, and I entered it into it. And yeah, it's been developing over years, to be honest. And yeah, I'm happy with where we are with it now.
I'm happy about it too, because listen, Destiny, a movie that myself and Miss Kitty are in, and listen, he's been challenged to find a place to show it. MovieNites.
We definitely should talk, because I've been trying to watch that film since Whoopi killed Philip.
Yes.
Swear to God.
The problem is that whilst we have a lot of content creators, film creators, directors, persons who have talents, vision, there isn't necessarily an avenue for them to showcase, you know, this talent.
And that brings me to the question, what are you doing directly, deliberately, to support local filmmakers?
All right, so deliberately, the tagline for the company is create, inspire, share. Right? So what happens is we create the films, right? And we not just create the film, but we create moments for filmmakers to prosper and to thrive, right? We also inspire others through, like, for example, the Joker mock-up and thing, and the Deadpool mock-up is really to just kind of inspire others. Because if it is, everybody wants to be weird. You understand? So it's really about getting into the... Everybody wants to be weird, or rather unique, right? And then we also want to share it. So with the MovieNites platform, right, what we do is that we showcase the films on like film nights itself. So we have curated film nights. We did one by Johnny's Place last month, and it was pretty much was almost sold out, right? And so they wanted it again, so we brought it again. Then now the other day, Gulf Hotel reached out to us and they were like, how can we bring it to Mandeville? Because there's nothing like this in Mandeville. So how can we bring it to Mandeville? So we're actually going to Mandeville at the end of this month.
Nice.
And then we have a few other places where they're calling us. They want to do movie nights on the beach. They want to do stuff like that. But then there are people who are overseas who want to see it. There are people who are in hotels who want to see it. So that's where the app came in. So
we were just actually seeing a bit of the app on screen. We were looking at it. I don't know if we can bring that back up,
the website,
Mr. Director. But walk us through what we're looking at here, Igal. What are we seeing on screen?
All right, so as you can see, it's a catalog of films.
Okay.
Right, and these films are from, not just because we do, again, we create content on film as well, but it's like an avenue to support our, brothers and sisters in the film industry. And that's exactly what we're talking about. So this is a catalog of films from different creators, directors, and this is like an avenue for persons to have a peace of mind or ease of entertainment if they can't make it to the physical movie nights, so to speak.
So is it that we pay a membership fee? Right. Is it that we just type in a website? What do we do?
All right, so how it works is people just go online, www.MovieNites, MovieNites.com, and then what happens is they are brought to a website. Now, we're launching it in phases, because it doesn't make sense you launch an app. Everybody knows an app is very expensive. And we're dealing with film, which is very, very sensitive information. Because most filmmakers, they don't want their films to be sent out to somewhere where they can just easily just grab it and do whatever with it, right? Like Destiny, for example. So we have to be very careful in how we host it. So we're doing phase 1, which is just the website. It's kind of like a Amazon Prime setup, in a sense, where you can watch, buy or rent the films. There's some which are going to be for free. Then for phase 2, we're going to break it down a little bit more to kind of see where we where it needs to be tweaked
rendered
and so forth. So even right now, there are some tweaks that's being made to the site now. And February of next year, we're going to actually bring out the app itself, where you can download it, download it through Apple and so forth. We're going to make the investment into doing it. And then afterwards, next summer, we're going to do this big grand thing with the release of our first feature film. So I find that when you do things in phases, it not just makes it way more successful, but it also, you learn from it, and that's how you grow.
Yeah. I want to quickly ask, what are you doing, Mr. Vice President of Operations, IGAL, in terms of copyright protection for local filmmakers?
All right, so it's strategic. So like when it comes down to the films themselves, we have persons on our board of directors, advisors who deal with the law aspect of it, to ensure that when the persons, their properties are protected, and of course the necessary business as pertains to compensation and everything, because when we take things even in strides, right, with the movie nights itself, and like say with Johnny's Place, and I'll do the interviews just to get the feed forward. That's what I call it. Right? Not necessarily a feedback, but the feed forward allows us to like, and even the filmmakers to like assess where they are, right? Where they want to be and what they need to do to get there. Awesome. And of course, with this is sensitive information and it's valuable to them. Right. So we want them to feel a sense of safety as well. So we have to create the avenue for that, and also give them the opportunity for persons to give them their like feed forward, so they can know what to do better with the next film that they create. So, we have to keep it like that, strategic.
Remind me of JR.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
It's the feed. Every time I say the feed forward, my brain goes, oh yeah.
And just to add to what you just shared, is what I found is in watching the films, because you do a film, you seriously you're thinking of the hottest bread, right? But what happened is when we do the feedbacks and so forth, because even I did a film, Vanilla Gift Card, and I swear the movie bad, food nice, but then someone messaged me and they was like, Daryl, that movie kind of like just tone it down a little bit. And then there's somebody like, Daryl, I wish this movie was longer. So some of the films, like for example, a film that we showcase very often, called One Patty. It's a movie that people really, really enjoy. There's a movie by Kyle Chin, Mango Wars, the movie they love. And I mean, when you see how people gravitate and enjoy it, and people from all over the world literally have been messaging us and calling us and stuff about it, and the app is very active online and so forth. I'm seeing that there is a need for more. We need more stories.
Final word, where do people access it?
So they go to MovieNitesJA.com.
And then how do filmmakers contact you if they'd like their films to be uploaded?
Well, they can always reach out to us on our Instagram page. It's the same MovieNitesJA.com, NITES, JA.com. And then they can always reach out to me by my contact number.
Okay.
If it is that I'm not available, I always get back to everyone because my life is kind of busy. So it's 388-6549. So yeah, let's say kind of.
All right, good stuff, gentlemen, good stuff. Our guests have been Dario Shields, filmmaker and CEO of Dorego Studios, and MovieNites, acting Vice President of Operations, Igel Scott. On the other side of the break, a few of our guests today will be joining us for an epic Film Friday Free Zone. Please stay with us. I don't know why.